Five9 probably most recently made its big headlines because it was acquired for $14.7 billion by Zoom. And we'll talk more about Zoom a little bit here and later in this show. But had its big CX Summit event. Pat, you and I attended, got to listen to CEO Rowan Trollope and the executive team talk. Company is in the process of really trying to show the market that, you know, voice is still cool. So while you and I here, by the way, follows the theme of call-in, follows the theme of podcasting, you and I like to do video. We like to add and multicast and give people what they want in whatever channel they want. But in reality, when we really need service, so you're thinking about the contact center world where Five9 plays in the cloud, it really is all about being able to quickly deliver resolutions to people's challenges, right? Whether that's, you're calling in to figure out where your missing orders are. You're calling in to figure out how to get support on a product or service. In most cases, we don't want to jump on video. It's still fairly, it's still a fairly archaic kind of interaction. We maybe because of the pandemic are more open than in the past to letting people look in our family rooms, living rooms, and kitchens. But at the same time, we just want resolution. We want to know, where's that order? When's it going to get here? How do I get this fixed? How do I get this up and running? And Five9 is really working on building the technology, the platform, the automation to utilize voice and to still enable people and companies to get to that resolution more quickly in a more streamlined manner. And that was really the theme I took away here from the Five9 Summit is you can do it using modernization like cloud. You can do it at scale, but you can do it using the kind of communications and technologies that most of the market wants, and that's fast. And I actually, Pat, while this is a fairly quick and simple topic for us to get on and get past here on the show, is that I actually think it's going to be a voice only. It's going to then evolve to, and we're already seeing this, voice and chat, meaning people would prefer, if they can't get voice, they prefer to chat. And those two are going to become increasingly interchangeable depending on the demographic of who's looking for support. People are going to want to lead with chat or lead with voice. And video, while I do see continued integrations into CX platforms to enable a quick launch of a video to help someone with something more technical or something that needs to be viewed, I actually think that's going to be the third choice, and it's going to be more specialized. So it's kind of interesting what's going on here because Five9 is really pushing its roots, pushing the ability to get quick resolution through a voice platform. But at the same time, with the Zoom acquisition out there, you do have to think there's going to be much bigger integrations, especially with Zoom making such a big bet in how it's going to make its platform more extensible, more horizontal, and of course compete with Slackforce, Salesforce, and Slack, and then of course Microsoft Teams and all that is being built around that platform.
Yeah, that's good analysis, Daniel. And this might sound like heresy, but to be honest with you, I think that there's more you can do with machine learning and audio than you can with video. I mean, imagine if we went on mute and Zoom or a company had to just do something with video. What are they going to do? Read our lips or something like that? I mean, maybe. Maybe that would improve cognition or something like that. So if you look at the value, I think there's actually more value in the context of a call center with audio than there is video. The second thing that really came out of the show was automation, which says, okay, you get all of this intelligence out of massaging the voice data. Now what do? Right? You want automatic call changes. You want automatically information to come up. You want automatic stuff to happen through these queues, and automation is the way to do that. And low code, no code type of things are really the way to go, as opposed to diving in and editing 100,000 lines of code. That's just ugly, and there aren't enough programmers to do that. So I'll be honest, until I started to do, I've done some analysis on some other companies like 8x8 and folks like that, and recently Mitel. I think Five9's got some really interesting stuff, and I mean, it's crystal clear what Zoom's going to do with them, right? Zoom kind of really didn't have a contact center offering, and now they do. Zoom was super focused on what you could do with video, not really the AI portion. They weren't doing any tricks with video, and this brings an AI capability to their portfolio, and of course, it brings Rowan.
Yeah, that's great, Pat. We could spend a little bit more time talking about all the converging forces of collaboration and contact center, CDP, CRM. The platform is evolving, and there is a very interesting set of developments that are creating new landscapes of competition.